Okay, record. So here's how we're going to start today. My name is Queen Wiki, and there's something we're really excited about. We are just busy as all heck, particularly in the UK, in Europe, and we're just planning. We're getting ready to blow pots up. So what if crypto didn't need new investors? What if? Because a lot of time in crypto, in order for a project to be successful, or even a crypto to be successful, it needs new investors. That's just life. That's just how it works. So the problem we have is a lot of cryptos and crypto projects are hype driven, all driven by hype. Once the hype dies down, they need new buyers. No real revenue stream. It's just a crypto project. Many of us have experienced that. So that is the problem, and that is what POTS will solve. But see, here's the shift. What if the system made its own money, right? And so this is what we have here now, POTS. And I'm not going to talk about anything technical. I want you to wrap your head around this. POTS are two systems, one engine, DeFi plus the prediction market. Talk a little bit about that. DeFi, which is decentralized finance, plus a prediction market like Polymarket. Okay? Two systems, one engine. And so I'm going to show you that here. We have two systems in POTS. One is called, here on the left, POTS Money. And this is where we're going to be earning rewards, IBS rewards. Okay, that's a token. That's a crypto. That's a proven model based on Olympus DAO. It's been proven for about 4.5 to 5 years. It has stayed in all of the projects that utilize this Olympus DAO model. They're still here today. And then on the right here, we have POTS Market. This is going to be that revenue generator that many of the Olympus DAO projects do not have, which is essential for longevity and sustainability. So if they can sustain without having any revenue model, revenue generator, imagine how long POTS can sustain with this revenue generator called POTS Market. Now, how do we earn the IBS rewards I just talked about over here on the left? Okay, we're going to earn here in POTS Money IBS rewards, and it is treasury backed by a treasury, right? And so when we look at the prediction marketplace, as a matter of fact, let me go back. When we look here to the left, we see POTS Money where we're going to earn IBS tokens. That is where the decentralized finance is and where we're going to earn our rewards. This is where we're going to be earning up to 1% a day. Up to 1% a day, like clockwork, every single day. And the question is always asked, how can the system be self-sustainable? And of course, a lot of people talk about Olympus DAO, but those projects are still here. Because they always ask the question, how can it sustain itself? It has. But you know what? There is a piece we believe that can make the Olympus DAO model a lot better. And that is POTS Market. That is POTS Market. And this is what we're talking about. POTS Market is what? It's a prediction marketplace. For example, there is a $20 billion company called Polymarket. And it's easy to use. And this is how you use it. You go on there, you sign up, and you may see a poll, what we call titles or a question. And there's one in particular on in the area of politics, and it's geared towards the United States, which is one of the things that we're going to change here with POTS Market. We want to be geared to the Asians, geared to the continent of Africa, actually focus on local events that are happening in the UK, be it politics, be it sports, that are happening in Europe. That is what's going to differentiate POTS Market from Polymarket, which is that $20 billion valuation company. A prediction marketplace is where you can go and you'll see questions there, and it'll say something like, we believe that this particular candidate will be the Democratic candidate for the United States presidential election in 2028? And believe it or not, that's a very popular question, a very popular title in Polymarket. It's so popular that there's about $983 million already in volume on that question. Imagine what it's going to be by the time we get to 2028 when this question closes. It is just amazing. That is a prediction marketplace. You're going to buy shares there for $1, $10, $1,000 is all up to you. And that in itself is going to generate revenue for Pop's Market. It includes a treasury there as well. And what's going to happen here is about 2% of the revenue generated by Pop's, the project, will be injected right back into our Pop's money. That is going to be amazing. And not only that, on the Pop's money side, where we're earning approximately 1% a day, on that side, all of the withdrawal fees that you pay is going to be driven right back into Pop's Market and put into their treasury, and it'll buy Bitcoin, and it's going to pair it with our second token called POTS. So here we go. The withdrawal fees from Pop's money is going to actually buy 100% of the fees will go to buy Bitcoin. And they'll all go into what we call the CBT, which is a co-building treasury. So both sides, Pop's money and Pop's Market, have their own treasuries. And that is going to give us that anchor. Pop's Market is the anchor to Pop's money. Pop's money is that stabilizer, proven, right, for about 4.5 to 5 years. Great technology. But this Pop's Market piece is what no one else has done. No one else is doing. And Pop's Market, the prediction market, the prediction marketplace industry is trending like mad right now. And it's good to be in front of a trend. As a matter of fact, if you take a look at the new Binance wallet, cryptocurrency wallet, Binance is one of the largest, it's the largest cryptocurrency exchange on the planet. They're worth billions and billions of dollars. The owner himself, young guy, he's worth billions and billions of dollars as well. Okay? And what they did with their wallet, they just last week added a prediction marketplace in their wallet. We're in the right place at the right time. We're on a trend that's only going up. And they're saying this is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar marketplace. And we're at the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be totally awesome, and I'm excited about it. And I already talked about everything that the project makes in the prediction market, right? The revenue from the fees, 2% of that will go back into Pop's money on the left, further boosting up the treasury, further stabilizing Pop's money. And I tell you, we can make money here for years to come. And that is the goal. Again, some of the projects that are out there based on the Olympus DAO model, they are been around for 2+ years, not counting Olympus DAO in itself, which has been 4.5 years. And so we've got this great flow of money. It feeds itself. This is the engine we're talking about. Pop's money on the left, Pop's Market on the right. It basically feeds itself. How about that? It's like a self-perpetuating cyclical engine where we're going to be enjoying. So we don't need additional people to come in for this to happen because it actually feeds itself. There's no hype necessary. Okay? We've got real revenue, which is essential to longevity and sustainability and making sure we're going to get paid. And we also have Bitcoin accumulation. And we're going to actually, when they're buying that Bitcoin, that second coin I talked about that they have called POTS, we're going to be getting airdrops of the POTS as well. So we got all these multiple different ways to actually earn in here. And don't let me start talking about the affiliate marketing part, which I'm not going to do tonight, but that is going to be unbelievable for those of you that believe that sharing is caring. Once you take a look at this, once you understand the engine, and even if you don't, you're going to say, this is something different. something you've never seen in the industry, in the crypto industry, in the DeFi industry, in the MLM industry, in the affiliate marketing industry. This is a game changer. POTS is a game changer. And it's all about positioning. So you're going to position into the system. And we know that when you position to something new and trending, we call that early positioning. And that is why we are here today. Early positioning. How do we get positioned early? We buy a node. And some of you already know that the nodes, they are, what is a node, first of all? A node is just a bag of tokens that we're buying. We're buying a bag of IBS, but we're getting so many perks associated with it. So let me explain that to you without showing you a slide. If you come in with a node, a bag of tokens, when it launches, it's going to launch at $40 a token. That's for people who wait. That's for April 22nd and on. But what we're going to get those very same tokens for $30. So already you're ahead of the game. Secondarily, you're going to get 20% extra tokens in your bag, in your nodes. No one else is going to get this. Only node holders. And keep in mind, the nodes will no longer be available after April 21st. After April 21st at 11:59 p.m. Hong Kong time. So don't wait till the end. Don't wait till the last minute and start asking me questions about how to buy the node, because I'm going to be super busy. And so my recommendation is you guys get your nodes today. I tell you, before you know it, we're going to wake up. You know, the older you get, what happens? Time just flies. My mother says this all the time. First it's Christmas, then it's summer. And I feel that way as well because I'm getting up there in age. And so it's really great if you make that decision and say, I'm going to go out on faith. I'm going to go out and I'm going to get this node. I'm going to position myself early for this trending product and for a proven technology that have shown that it's sustainable. Okay? Early positioning. In addition, remember, $40 for everyone else, $30 for us because we're special. Then we're also going to have an event in London, UK. We're going to have some European folks flying in as well. So invite all of your friends and get back with Winsome and she'll explain everything to you. Bring them to the event because I am quite sure it's a free event. But what we're looking for, high net individuals, networked individuals who've got a network. And we're looking for folks like network marketing leaders who get excited about this and they can bring their whole network to the table. It's going to be a glorious time we're going to have. It's going to be lavish. It's going to be top of the line, and I would definitely be there. We're going to have, I already talked about the 20% more tokens. In terms of network marketing, lifetime power leg. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't worry about it. We'll talk about the compensation plan after we launch this baby. You're going to be ranked VIP 2, coming out the box, earning like a boss. Yeah, exactly. So you don't have much time, ladies and gentlemen. We only have a few hundred left, and they're being sold globally, all around the world. So it's not just us. And I tell you, I think we have probably less than 100 of these now. I know in my previous presentations, I said a few hundred. They are grabbing them off the shelf like hotcakes. And so I tell you, the launch date is right around the corner. We're all pressed for time. Get your node. It is only $5,000. With that 20% extra you're getting, that makes it your $5,000 is worth what? $6,000 in tokens. In addition to that price differential. So you're really getting about 60% extra on your $5,000. How about that? I tell you, I'm so excited about this. And I tell you, many people, what do? They chase the pumps, the meme coins, the coin of the day, the trend, the short-term trends, the hoopla, the hype. That's not what we have here. We don't need hype here. See, what we have is smart positioning in a system that is cyclical and that feeds each other via its engine. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to stop this share and I'm going to open it up for questions. That was very short, wasn't it? That was very short. Anybody? Any comments? Any questions?
I'll make my comment. Wonderful
Yes.
presentation, Ms. Queen. Short and to the point. I love it. I love it.
Short and to the point, I tell you, that's the purpose here because our goal here right now is to get people to bite the nose, to understand what we have here and how it differentiates from all the other things that are out there that are short term. The hype is at an all-time high. And then after about 3 months or so, 4 months, the hype is gone. Now, what is going to sustain it? We've got that here. We've got that here.
Correct.
Anything,
Also,
Winsome?
also, I wanted to point something to everybody that was here. The
Yes.
importance of of this opportunity for all of us here now is that we are going to be able to have a node which after the 20th in the 21st, nobody else is going to have that opportunity, and that is a plus by I don't know how many thousands of times benefit more. Okay, so definitely get your nodes if you don't have one, and if you know people that bring them over, so they can have a chance like you are having, right now.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, Martin. Any
Yes.
questions, any comments? I'm surprised Winston doesn't have any questions or comments. What about you, Sir Coppin?
No, no,
Everything,
no. Good.
huh?
I'm good.
You're
Yeah, I'm
good.
good.
You understand because you understand that you're out there. So in any case, I'm basically going to shut it down. I'd like to say thank each and every one of you for showing up. And if you don't, if you have questions, get back to the person who got you onto this call. That's it in a nutshell. Let's get those no's before
Queen,
everyone
I just
else
want to
gets.
say, I've got to interrupt you. I just want to say that you're just such a pro. I've seen you done this presentation like 2, 3 days ago, and it was so much longer than this. And for you to take it apart and make it so juicy. You are such a pro. It as Martin said, and I do concur with you, Martin, it was short to the point and just filled all the expectations. So well done. We're getting more clarity. People who did not understood what nodes are or did not understand the concept of parts are now really in a space where they're fully understanding, and just gear yourselves for the event we're having on the 17th, 18th, and 19th at a very, very top class London hotel. You're all invited. But bring your nodes along, bring yourselves and bring your nodes along, and
Yes,
bring others who want to also become nodes beneficiaries.
yes,
Thank you, Queen.
absolutely.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
again, thank you very much, Winsome. And we're focusing right now on the European and UK markets, because we're the only ones who are really trying to work the heck out of that, and we are going to succeed. And so it's going to be a lavish time. It's not going to be a lot of hoopla hopla type things. It's going to be real. It's going to be serious. The CEO will come out there as well. Hopefully, we get Abu out there. We're doing some planning, and I tell you, Winsome is doing a bang up job taking on this task of doing all of the planning and all of the logistics and dealing with the
Oh,
hotels and
thank you.
dealing with the planners. And she's just, I tell you, she's not sleeping.
Thank
I don't
you.
know if she slept today yet from last night,
No, not
but
yet, but we're all working together. It's a teamwork that makes the dream work.
you
So
got
we're
that
all
right.
working together.
So,
Thank
with
you.
yes, indeed. With that said, guys, we are signing out. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank